Like, I must tell you all of these extra things because they're really cool. Look at my great world building. And then you're like, yeah, but I don't need to know that right now. I'm distracted by lesbian TikTok. Hey, hello team. My name is Monique. Welcome back to the Cauldron and yet another round of vlogging. Can you say round of vlogging? I feel like you can. In case you didn't know, this is Bookwitch, my channel, and it is a new week. It is Monday, and I thought I would tell you guys what I'm reading because that's why we're all here on the green earth to read. At least it feels like I am. So let's just start. I started reading the third book on my TBR, which is Naomi Novik's Black Powder War, which is the third book, also funnily enough, in the His Majesty's Dragon or the Temare series. This is a historical fantasy set during the Napoleon War where we are following Captain Will Lawrence, who is a Navy man who sort of accidentally ends up bonding with this very special dragon called Temare. It's a whole thing, and I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed the two first books. I am about 117 pages into this one. I am not enjoying it as much as the first two, but as far as I remember, there's a whole lot of build up, and then it's like the middle that's like, yeah, we're hitting our stride, and then the end is always super bittersweet. These two just love each other so much, and it brings, like, it warms the cockles of my little heart. So yeah, this is what I am currently reading. It is the only book on my TBR that does not have a queer rep. However, I did decide to pick up another book. I know, I'm so smart. And that is Victoria Aveyard's Realmbreaker, which is actually the newest book that has come in my door. This is a new adult fantasy novel where I believe that we are following a band of misfits. One who might be an immortal, another one who's like disgraced something or another. I'm not entirely sure. They're trying to save the world. That's all I know. And I will be reading this with a couple of my friends on Instagram who have a book club called Book Club with Wifey. Is it book club or book chats? Not entirely sure. They're reading it over the end of June, and I'm excited to read it with them. So hopefully I am going to actually stick with the weekly chapters. I think it's weekly chapters or daily chapters. I'm not entirely sure. There's some sort of chapter thing going on, and I'm going to try. I haven't started it yet, but I am planning to tonight. So that is the plan. That is the Monday update. I may retake this tomorrow. Who knows? I'll see you then. Bye. Good morning, team. It is Wednesday, and I did mean to make an update yesterday, and then I was just in the grumpiest mood, so I did not. But let's just do a reading update, which is why we are here. I am about 100 pages into Black Powder War, and hoping that it'll sort of pick up more from now, since we are sort of at the main plot point of the story. However, I am also obviously reading Realmbreaker by Victoria Aveyard. I am, like nearly 90 pages into this one. It is very info heavy in the beginning. The people that I'm reading it with aren't that crazy about it currently, but I am actually really enjoying it. I feel like it's much more sort of high fantasy than, say, Red Queen, which is what Victoria... Should close that window when I'm filming, shouldn't I? Anyway, I feel like it's a lot more sort of deep dive high fantasy than, say, Red Queen, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's confusing, but I am hoping that things will make more sense as we go. I think we've only met two of the main characters, and I believe that there's either 4 or 5 maybe, but I'm slightly behind everyone else, so I may still get confused and not enjoy it. But yeah, this is what we are currently reading. Then I did get some book mail yesterday, and I didn't open it. I know I have such restraint, and I am so excited. Baby. So this is The Wolf and the Woodsman by Ava Reid, which is a debut novel inspired by Jewish and Hungarian folklore. I believe that we are following the one young woman in a village who does not have magic, and she sort of ends up entering this bargain with a hunter who is actually a disguised prince. I have heard absolutely amazing things about this book. I begged Del Rey to send me a copy, but I asked too late. But I am so excited. Also, the cover is super stunning. It is just sort of a classic black underneath, and I also do believe that I will be getting this in a subscription box, but more of like a really fancy like special edition. So I'm super excited. This has been high up on my TBR for a long time, and I may actually try to sneak it in this month, which does currently not look good, so I might have to swap it with something else. But I am so very excited about this one. And that's pretty much the update. As you can see, I have completely gone over into summer outfits, even though we are meant to get sort of rain again tomorrow. But I am hoping that the sun holds, because me and girlfriend got our paddle boards and we are hoping to go paddleboarding today. So that's exciting. I now need to go back to work, because I've been working since like 7. But I did go to the gym this morning, so I'm very proud of myself. You know, transparency. You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow. You having a nice time? Good evening. Late afternoon. It's like 9 o'clock, and it's also Saturday. I can't remember if I checked in yesterday or not, but here is a quick little update. I went downstairs. I did my volunteering shift. I did not actually buy anything actual reading wise. I bought a prop book basically for my Bookstagram photos, but I did finally get a bit further into Realm Breaker. So I am enjoying this. I will stand by the fact that this does feel like someone's sort of first attempt at a very high fantasy, and I feel like there's a lot of information that we're given that might not be needed currently, which is one of the things about a high fantasy that sometimes people are like, I must tell you all of these extra things because they're really cool. Look at my great world building. And then you're like, yeah, but I don't need to know that right now. Tell me later. Which is something that I, as a pretend writer person, also sometimes do when I'm like, oh, I have all of these great ideas. And I'm like, I don't need to know that right now. We are being introduced to some like really interesting characters though. And I think their dynamic is really cool. I do like the writing, but it is overly descriptive in places. I also finally caught up with like the read along, so I'm on like 370 something pages out of 560, so I have like 200 pages left. I'm thinking about just doing some reading now, but I've just sort of like zoned out once again, even though there was plenty of things that I was going to do. I did start reorganizing my shelves though, because why not? And now I don't know how it's gonna look. I was gonna do a full rainbow, and now I'm thinking about just literally doing the shelf that is closest. I'm gonna show you. Basically, I was gonna do, wait. Beautiful face right there. Basically, we all know, so this is obvious, this is my office. This is where I normally stand in front of all of my shelves. I have 4 Billy bookcases, 2 small ones and 2 wide ones. And basically, I thought about making the one closest to the window just like a black and white one if I have enough books, but I'm not sure. I think I might have enough black books. But yeah, so this is the office currently. I was doing it, and then I went and sat down again. So, yes. So now I am just gonna chill. I'm gonna finish watching the episode of Castle I was watching, which is what I basically do. And then I might try to do some more reading, because that is why I have some books to read and I'm excited about reading them, but also my brain. So that's the update. I know I've been terrible at updating this week, but that's just how it goes. So I'll see you tomorrow. Is there anything you would like to say to your adoring fans? drama. Good morning, team. Evening. It's afternoon now. It's also Monday, so it's the end of this reading vlog. As you can see, I did vaguely finish the shelves yesterday, and I'm gonna fiddle some more with it probably, but I haven't really finished the Realmbreaker or anything. I haven't finished any book this week, and it's because I've been distracted by lesbian TikTok and general TikTok and just in general other things. But I did do some editing of some writing this morning, so I'm happy with that. I have about this much left of Realmbreaker, which I think is like 150-ish pages. I am hoping to finish this today so that I can move on and go back to Black Powder War, which is the other book that I am currently reading, and then hopefully do some mid-tense reading, because I'm definitely losing on TBR and Bola lately because I'm not picking stuff up. So yeah, but I did do some filming also this weekend, so I'm hoping that I can like pull myself together with that. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the paddling adventure, which is mainly what I've been doing this week, and then I hope that you guys are okay. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit subscribe button at the same time so you don't miss out on any other videos from me. You can also click the little bell which give you a notification when I put up a new video, which I do regularly. Now, pray for me because we are meant to go to the gym and it's raining and I don't want to go outside. But just remember, I'm proud of you, you're doing great, and I'll see you next time.